Good morning. Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Wolak. Today I thought I'd begin the topic of why relationships fail. And the easiest way for me to begin this topic is to say, well, what is the purpose that one has going into a relationship? I think that's probably the best way to start. What is your purpose that you entered into your relationship? And here's what I'm going to tell you, what I perceive most people enter a relationship. They enter a relationship for the purpose of getting their needs met. That's right, fulfilling their needs. Now think about that. If you're going in with the purpose that that partner is there to fulfill your needs, what have you done? You have created a dependent or codependent relationship right from square one. And when that partner doesn't meet your needs, doesn't fulfill your needs based on your expectations, you're mad at them. You're upset with them. You're saying to yourself, this relationship isn't working. You're not filling my needs. How many times have you said that, or have you heard that in the relationships you're in, or you have been in? Or have you said it to you? You're not filling my needs. You need to change in order to fill my needs. Wow. The interesting thing is that when that's the basis of the relationship will last for a while, but it's going to fail because no one person can meet the needs of another. The only person who can meet the needs of a person is the person themselves. I'm the one that has to fulfill my needs, not my partner. So we have the whole definition of why be in a relationship totally wrong. It's not that your partner is there to fulfill your needs. It's that your partner is there to support you and grow you to your greatest self. And while doing that, sharing with you and having fun. That's the purpose of a relationship as I see it. That's a relationship that has meaning. Not need, meaning. There's nothing I dislike more than feeling needy. There's nothing I run away from faster than someone who thinks I'm there to fulfill their needs. I run like the Dickens, and I'm a minister, but I'm not here to fill anyone's needs. Do you get that? I am here to support you, to grow you, to share with you, and on the journey, have a little fun. And if you've been following me for a while, you know I get a little crazy at times. Why? I like to have fun. I'm not here to meet your expectations of me. And you know what that gives me? That gives me freedom to be me. And that's the most important thing in the world, is to be free to be you. But if you have to meet someone's needs, or you're asking someone to meet your needs, are you free? Not at all. You're going to eventually feel, oh my God, I'm confined. I'm boxed in. It's like some people go from one relationship to the other and it's the same relationship. It's like the song last night, the Who concert. We won't be fooled again. And yet we are. Why are we fooled again? Because we went into it thinking that the purpose of a relationship is to meet our needs, or for us to meet theirs. Richard says, how was the Who concert? We enjoyed ourselves a lot. They had an orchestra backing them at the beginning, and they did a few things from Tommy, and that was really good. Roger Daltrey, the lead singer, his voice for 77 was really good. The backup musicians were real good. Peter Townsend, his day is come and gone. His voice, he said it was shot. His guitar playing was nowhere near what it was in his younger days. So he's 76. He appeared to be pretty darn old. Gene and I had a great time. We sang, we laughed, we had a ball. It was interesting how, remember not Gene and I, but I saw The Who for the very first time in 1969. Seen them about 6 or 7 times through the years. And back when I saw them the first time, I can remember people getting so drunk and high they could barely walk out of the place. Guess what? It ain't changed, except the people are now in their 70s getting drunk, walking up, can't even walk up the stairs. It was amazing. This woman was so drunk and her partner who was with her was so drunk, he couldn't even help her. And she's just falling all over the place. And I'm going, has the awareness of humanity gotten any better? Or is the awareness of 50 years ago just gotten old? That's a good question. To be aware is to realize that everything you need is already within you. And you don't need an outside force, an outside stimuli to make your day great and grand. Do you want to know where all the chemicals are that make you feel good? Your brain manufactures them. Your brain can manufacture the most powerful drugs that make you feel so good. You just have to open to it. McBride says, I'm loving living life with the understanding that I must be aware of my expectations. In the past, I've allowed my expectations to hinder my experience. Not only have you allowed them to hinder your experience and your expansion, but you've dumped them on other people and they had to put up with that crap. Sorry, McBride. I just had to say that. I'm mature. Well, I think I'm somewhat mature. When people throw their expectations on me, I do something to rebel completely against, to shatter them immediately. Because I'm not going to play that game. So does that mean we're not here to meet the needs of our children? Because back here in Nigeria, if you don't come through for people around you, you're seen as highly not responsible. If you have children, when you decided to have those children, consciously or not, you committed that you would provide for their well-being. Food, shelter, education, love. And your responsibility is to give that. But you're not responsible for any other person. How not? What a bunch of bogus crap that is. You're responsible for your own awareness. Now, from that own awareness, you may choose to support others. And it won't be out of obligation. It will be out of choice. But the degree that you're able to support another with love and without conditions will only be to the nature that you love and support yourself without conditions and expectations. Realize that the source of all depression, the source of all anxiety, are unrealistic expectations that you've taken on, that you've created, or you've allowed someone else to create and make them your expectations. Remember, you're always at choice about what expectations you set for yourself. It's just the way it is. This is a fascinating topic, and this topic can go on for hours and hours and hours, and we can cover so much ground. And that's why we do this every day. We give you a little bit every day. So let me say this. I got to plug myself. Why? Because I want to. If you haven't bought my book, The Power in You, please buy it. Check it out. If you like what I'm saying here, this book is right to the point. 16 powers that exist within you and how to use them. And if you read my book and you like it, go on Amazon and give me a 5-star review. Your reviews help the book get seen by greater and greater audiences. If you don't think it's a 5-star book, I'm telling you, don't give me a review. I'm asking for what I want when I want it. And that's the number one agreement you should have with every human being in your life. That will start a meaningful relationship. Ask for what you want when you want it. You have that agreement. You are never, ever then responsible for what someone else is thinking. Because if they're not telling you, it's not yours to figure out. That's a gold nugget today, folks. So take it, love it, use it, be you. I love you. Aloha.